You may be seated.
That's all right. We'll get it on the next one. I thought there was 3 different songs.
Good morning and welcome to the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. And thank you for being a part of the 216th commencement ceremony in our university's history. My name is Dr. Laura Reynolds, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. Before we begin our ceremony, please take a moment to orient yourselves. The restroom and concessions are in the lobby from which you entered, and observe the exit signs at the doors nearest you, most of which are at the back of the room. In the unlikely case of an emergency, please listen for relevant directions. Additionally, we are a full house today, and it is warm. So thank you for being here, but yes, clap for yourselves. But I'd like to ask those here today, please make sure that both our first and our last graduate are celebrated today, and that we minimize disruptions for all these amazing students. The commencement ceremonies are being recorded and will be available for on-demand viewing on the commencement website. Today is one of the most anticipated days of the year, both for our graduates, their families and friends, and for our campus. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work on the part of our students, and makes evident their perseverance through labs, late-night study sessions, music rehearsals, group projects, papers, performances, and tests. We see their growth in their relationships, their leadership, and that becomes visible today. Today is a milestone, and we all get to share it with you. Congratulations for all our candidates here today. To start today's ceremony, would you please stand if you are
streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, stay on that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
please be seated? I was sad because you might have heard me sing, but I would have mostly been sad because you wouldn't have heard Ella sing. And when Ella sings the national anthem, it makes my heart move. So thank you, Ella. Today, our campus celebrates the graduates of our 3 colleges: the College of Liberal Arts and Education, the College of Business, Industry, Life Science, and Agriculture, and the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science, and of our graduate programs. During this morning's ceremony, we will hear words of encouragement and congratulations from our student speaker, our principal speaker, and our university's chancellor. We will recognize our honors graduates, and finally, we will present the candidates for the awarding of degrees. As a part of each commencement ceremony, we select a student to offer greetings and words of encouragement as a representative of the graduates Today, it is my pleasure to welcome Leah Hammill as our student speaker. Leah is a Platteville native and is a Spanish education major with minors in English education and TESOL. She has been very active during her time at UW-Platteville, having worked as a mentor for both Succeed and TRIO programs, and has served as a leader in various student organizations. She completed an internship with Upward Bound at UW Green Bay, did her student teaching in Cuba City, and studied abroad for a semester in Argentina. She's a busy girl. Leah is a passionate future educator who is dedicated to fostering an inclusive and engaging learning environment for all her students. Please help me welcome Leah.
Thank you for the kind words, Provost Reynolds. Good morning, graduates, faculty, families, and everyone who made the trip to Platteville and successfully found parking, which might be the day's most impressive accomplishment. Now, graduates, take a moment and wave at your people. Your family, friends, professors, and mentors. The individuals here today stood by you through every challenge, and today they stand with you still, celebrating one of the most important achievements of your life thus far. Welcome to the University of Wisconsin-Platteville, where everybody knows your name. Yes, like the iconic 1982 Cheers theme song. And if you don't know that reference, make sure you ask your grandparents after the ceremony. Growing up here, I always knew our university mattered to this community. What I didn't know was how much it would shape who I am, not just as a student, but as a person. Here at the College of Liberal Arts and Education, learning has never been about course content. It's been about people. You might not remember every detail from every class, but you will remember the people, those who helped you survive and thrive. And maybe, just maybe, that one lecture we all agreed wouldn't be on the exam until it was. Professors notice when you're missing. Someone waves at you across campus, even if you don't quite remember where you know them from. A quick hallway stop becomes a full conversation when you're already 10 minutes late to class. Ese sentido de comunidad isn't small, it's powerful. We've experienced that sense of community in unexpected moments, in an office hour conversation, a practice that became a life lesson, a club meeting where you finally felt you belonged. Everyday spaces at UWP became places that felt, well, like home. And in a world that can feel uncertain, that truly matters. Education is not just what we know, it's how we connect. No es solo aprender contenido, aunque sí. A veces también era sobrevivir a los exámenes. Es aprender a escuchar, a entender a otras personas y a comunicarnos con intención. As Spanish poet Antonio Machado wrote, "Caminante, no hay camino. Se hace camino al andar. Traveler, there is no path. The path is made by walking." That describes this very moment. We want a step-by-step plan for what comes next, but that's not really how it works. Some of us have jobs, some of us are continuing our education, and some of us, well, we're still figuring it out. Porque la verdad es que no necesitamos tener todo resuelto hoy. We don't need to have everything figured out today. Lo importante es que seguimos adelante, that we keep moving forward. Y algo aún más importante, no caminamos solos. We don't walk alone. We are pioneer strong. What we've built here doesn't end today. As alumni, we are equipped not only to succeed, but to engage with the world, to communicate clearly, think critically, and truly lead with empathy. Así que donde quiera que vayamos, wherever we go next, we'll carry that with us. We, as pioneers, will create new spaces where everybody knows your name. Gracias y felicidades a la clase de 2026. Lo hicimos, we did it.
I thought she took the book. Don't take the book. Whew. Thank you for bringing that message of celebration and congratulations. Very impressive. Your professors are to be congratulated. Next, it is my privilege to introduce our principal speaker today, Regent Jack Salzwedel. Regent Salzwedel is the former chair and CEO of American Family Mutual Insurance Company. A Wisconsin native, Regent Salzwedel is committed to philanthropy and public service that betters our state and citizens. He has worked to establish initiatives such as the American Family Insurance Dreams Foundation and actively supports multiple nonprofit and community organizations. Since 2004, he has served on the University of Wisconsin System Board of Regents, providing governance, strategic oversight, and policy direction for the universities of Wisconsin. Please welcome Regent Salzwedel.
Well, good morning, graduates and faculty and all the family and friends that are assembled here today. And on behalf of the Universities of Wisconsin Board of Regents, I'm excited and honored to be with each of you today. This is a big day, a huge day, a day where we all get to celebrate your remarkable achievement. Let me start first by thanking the faculty, the administrators, and the staff of this great university. Thank you for dedicating your talent and passions to higher education. Thank you. Your work is what has prepared each of these graduates for a very promising futures ahead. To all of you and Chancellor Evetovich, well done and thank you. To the graduates of UW-Platteville, I would just say, you have done it. And what do I mean when I say you've done it? Well, a few things. Just last week, you survived a technology curveball when Canvas went down. What a way to end your college experience. You were among the first students to break in Sesquicentennial Hall, and for a school with an engineering reputation, it's exciting to see this campus continue to grow and build during your time here. You've experienced Mudfest. You experienced the closing of School Girls. And you experienced an unbelievable hailstorm most recently. 4 students graduating in this class represent the first cohort of Capstone Scholars, a full-ride tuition program launched 4 years ago. Congratulations to the 4 of you. And you've learned to navigate uncertainty and change from virtual learning during and post-COVID to entering a world being reshaped by AI and rapid technological changes. You've cheered on and participated in successful athletic programs throughout your 4 years here, including nationally ranked teams on both the men's and the women's side. And many of those athletes are here today, graduating today. In fact, one of your graduating student athletes, Taylor Swab from the women's golf program, actually helped me with a few of the comments today. And I think you know which ones they were. Congratulations to Taylor and congratulations to all the graduates. While today is a celebration and a big celebration, it also comes after a period in which this campus and this community has faced real challenges and moments of heartbreak. Those experiences remind us all of strength and compassion and resilience that exist within this university community. I think it's clear that through challenge, triumph, and change, you've built a level of resilience that deserves recognition. And I won't pretend that the world you're stepping into right now is without challenges. The job market remains very competitive. I'm sure you're seeing stories about companies downsizing, reducing their workforces, or slow hiring, especially at entry-level positions. And this has been and does remain true today. But here's what else is true. And I say this as someone who's had the honor and the privilege of serving as CEO of a Fortune 200 company, that your ability to pivot, your ability to lean into what you've learned both inside and outside the classroom is what sets people apart in the workforce. This class didn't just experience change. Change and the ability to change became a part of you, and it is a quality that will set you apart. Over the past decade, the company I worked for hired people from all the so-called elite universities in the United States. And while those graduates, in many ways, were immensely talented, I must tell you that some of the most capable, grounded, and successful people that we hired came from UW-Platteville and from other schools in Wisconsin like yours. When you graduate from a school like this, you leave with more than a degree, much more. You've developed adaptability, a work ethic, collaboration skills, and practical problem-solving abilities that employers value deeply. Your ability to pivot and to lean into change, both inside and outside the classroom, is what will set you apart. So I would say, as you move forward into your next phase of life, remember that your voice matters. In a world full of uncertainty and full of change, we urge you to use your voice, use your experiences that you had at this fine school to bring good to the workplace, your community, your friends, and the society that surrounds you. Lift others up as you begin your climb leaving this university. You've done it, now go do it. Go shape the future, not just for yourselves, but for all of us. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you for that message for today's graduates, Regent Salzwedel. For those of you celebrating the completion of your degree, today you will become a part of a special group, the UW-Platteville alumni family. Today you will join more than 60,000 graduates across the globe, pioneers who earned diplomas and proudly call themselves alumna of UW-Platteville, many of whom are with us at this ceremony. I now call on all UW-Platteville alumni here today to stand and be recognized. Thank you. Remember, once a pioneer, always a pioneer. Now it is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to our next speaker, Chancellor Tammy Evetovich. Dr. Evetovich was named the 15th Chancellor of UW-Platteville in April of 2023, after serving as interim Chancellor for a year and Provost for 2 years. Please join me in welcoming Chancellor Tammy Evetovich to greet and congratulate the graduates.
Good morning. That was really good. I was kind of like, I always wonder if I'm going to get that back for it, and I appreciate you having the energy to do that. So to the graduating class, congratulations. Today marks a significant milestone, and we are proud to celebrate this achievement with you. I know you did not get here by accident. You are here because of your hard work, your perseverance, and your commitment. And as Regent Salzwedel said, we have learned how to pivot, and we have resilience. And I just want to say this class is special to me because, as was indicated in my bio, this is my 4th year being a chancellor. So you all started at the same time I did, going down a path that was quite scary. So I have an affinity with all of you sitting out here today. But I hope you will take the time to reflect on how far you have come. As you prepare to leave UW-Platteville and begin your next chapter, I want you to carry a few things with you. First, remember, this is not the end of your learning journey. This is only the beginning. And I hope you nurture the curiosity and the desire for knowledge that brought you here in the first place. And then secondly, I always say this to the graduates, say yes more often than you say no. The reason I am where I am today is because I said yes more often than I said no. This may mean preparing you to be uncomfortable. Was I uncomfortable 4 years ago? You bet. But growth happens when we stretch ourselves, when we take on a new challenge, or step into the unknown. So embrace that uncomfortable feeling because it means you are growing. Third, do not be afraid to make decisions. Too often, we let the fear of choosing wrong stop us from moving forward at all. But as long as you know your values, and that's a really important point, know your values, and you stick to them, you will find your way. And as you pursue your goals, do not forget to take care of yourself. Losing my voice. Prioritize your wellness, whether it is your emotional, physical, or spiritual wellness. It is deeply connected to your ability to achieve your full professional potential. And finally, I want to leave you with a thought about perspective. When you face challenges or uncertainty, keep your perspective. The ability to step back, refocus, and see the broader picture. Perspective will not erase or diminish the challenges, but it will help you face them with clarity and resilience. Perspective helps us discern what deserves our energy and what we can release. It reminds us that challenges, though real, are often temporary. I think we forget that. Progress does not always look like a straight line. It will remind you that setbacks are temporary and growth takes time. So as you move forward, stay curious, stay courageous, stay resilient, and keep your perspective. And please remember to come back and visit, stay in touch, whether it is next year, 5 years from now, or decades down the road. We will always be here, and we're excited to hear from you. And we'd love to see where life is going to take you. Once again, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. As we begin our ceremony, please notice that many of our graduates wear different colored stoles, cords, and pins with their regalia, each of which denotes academic achievement, affinity groups, or clubs, organizations, and honor society participation. These color stoles, cords, and pins represent important aspects of the achievement of our graduates and serve to acknowledge their growth and participation outside as well as inside the classroom. Important achievements to celebrate as well. I would like to call special attention to our graduates wearing gold honor cords with the regalia. These gold cords are worn by students who have achieved academic honors. The achievement of academic honors is indicated also with asterisks in the commencement program. And additionally, we'd like to take a moment now to recognize our students achieving academic honors. Will those individuals who are graduating magna cum laude please rise and remain standing? These students have earned cumulative grade point averages of 3.5 to 3.74. Congratulations to our magna cum laude graduates. You may be seated. Now, will students earning the highest academic honor and graduating summa cum laude please stand? These students have earned cumulative grade point averages of between 3.75 and 4.0. Please join me again in congratulating them. Thank you. Please be seated. Each year, in addition to the designations of magna and summa cum laude, the colleges recognize college valedictorians, students with high GPAs, as well as outstanding accomplishments. For the College of Liberal Arts and Education, today we celebrate the Spring 2026 valedictorians, Austin J. Bradley, Peyton J. Schmitz, Jalen R. Stadler, and Lily M. Simon. Austin, Peyton, Jalen, and Lily, please stand. Nicely done. You may be seated. And now, as we begin the conferral of degrees, I ask all candidates for bachelor's and associate degrees to please stand and be recommended for their degrees. Y'all stand. Chancellor. Chancellor Evetovich, as Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, and upon the recommendation of the university faculty, I hereby certify that, with the completion of the required curricula, the individuals standing before you are candidates for the degrees of Associate of Science, Associate of Arts and Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Fine Arts, and are entitled to receive their respective degrees from the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. Without reservation, I recommend these candidates be granted the appropriate diplomas.
Upon recommendation by the faculty, with the certification of the Provost and Vice Chancellor, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Universities of Wisconsin, I am pleased to confer upon you the degrees earned, together with all the rights, responsibility, privileges, and pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Candidates, please remain standing. So that was the thing. That was the thing. But now there's something else. We have an additional important academic tradition for our graduates before they cross the stage. The movement of the tassel is my favorite. Traditionally, a student who has not yet been awarded a degree wears the tassel of their mortarboard on the right side. Once the degree is conferred, the tassel is moved over to the left side, ever after resting on the left over your heart. This signal signals the graduate has joined the family of alumna, and it is in recognition of your new status. So we're going to do it together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations again. Now you may be seated. As we begin to award the individual degrees, we highlight the need to show respect for the graduates and those seated near you. Everyone here has traveled and is anxious to hear the name of their graduate, of their person. With that in mind, I ask that you celebrate when you hear your graduate's name. By all means, whoop. But make sure that the family of the graduate right after you can also hear that graduate's name. Please do not use artificial noisemakers. You guys are loud enough. And please do stay with us to celebrate each and every graduate, whether they are the first in line or the last. Now, please join me in welcoming Dr. Travis Nelson, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Education, to greet the graduates, and Carrie Van Halgren, Assistant Dean of the College of LA&E, who will read the names of the candidates.
Good morning, graduates. I'm honored to be here with you today as we celebrate your graduation. Chancellor Evetovich, Provost Reynolds, as Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Education, I present to you the candidates for the degrees of Associate of Science, Associate of Arts and Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Fine Arts. Candidates, please begin coming forward.
Leah Marie Hammill. Bryce Allen Ackerman. Bryn Alba. Seth C. Aiken. Bryce D. Aid. Harrison J. Ames. Rachel J. Anderson. Aaliyah I. Ozzie White. Zoe Bardell. Chase C. Barth. Trey Barth. Avery L. Bass. Kaiten K. Clark. Carly Lynn Betts. Azaria Solomon Berthel. Grace A. Bergfeld. Kalea G. Biddick. Aubrey K. Blummers. Kenzie Bockenstead. Bo W.R. Brackemeyer. Austin James Bradley. Haley Bratton Bennett. Elizabeth Breinig. Emily J. Brown. Morgan Brumer. Elizabeth Josephine Brumer. Olivia Burke. Jada Rose Brilski. Escarlett Canales. Valerie Marie Carr. Gabriella Sophia Caruso. Gabrielle Seeley. Carly Chapman. Megan Koala. Morgan Lynn Clark. Wyatt A. Clary. Claire Josephine Dachelet. Amanda Cherie Dent. Madison A. Dobnik. Megan J. Doro. Kylie Drazen. Kevin Dunce. Lily Jean Egan. Megan Elizabeth Favor. Rachel Carulis. Carly E. Braun. Joseph Freedy. Jade Fitzgerald. Leah Ray Felderman. Ella Rose Flatham. Cassidy M. Gagnier. Ethan Robert Gallo. Ava Eileen Gerard. Elena Gast. Maya Ruth Fuller. Noelle Lauren Giese. Amshul Matthew George. Jenna Fuller. Maggie Marie Godfrey. Aiden Michael Gray. Madison K. Grunwald. Marissa M. Hahn. Sydney Haynes. Bailey K. Hansen. Haley Christine Herring. Kylie A. Hellenbrand. Bethany Heller. Connor Henning. Nicholas R. Hill. Tyson Frederick Hill. Sophia Marie Levak. Victoria Lee Hoagland. Lydia M. Hoffheim. Faith Marie Holian. Burke Thomas Holsworth. Julia Lauren Howdeshell. Rachel A. Huber. Jackson B. Huffstetler. Vivian May Ivano. Tate William Jewell. Dylan E. Johnson. Logan A. Johnson. Renna M. Johnson. Jordan R. Jones. Joshua Carlin. Brady J. Ketterhagen. Owen Cass. Haley Jean Kearns. Caitlin P. Kelly. Allie L. Kelm. Cheyenne M. Dotson. Nicole Kisley. Mariah Jean Kendall. Samantha Colleen Klon. Zachary Michael Koska. Alicia K. Cubits. Joshua J. Locker. Victoria Lance. James Joseph Levan. Emma Lindley. William Eric Lindebrecka Behrens. Kiernan R. Liskey. Broderick Livermore. Chantel R. Lynch. Libby E. McLean. Walker S. Mala. Nathan A. Marichek. Queen Massey. Harper Ruth Mayfield. Jenna Ann McCarthy. AJ McCord. Annika J. McGill. Kayla Jean McHale. Andrew Melson. Logan P. Meny. DeMarcus L. Mitchell. Tegan David Knapp. Gracie Natterstad. Carrie A. Neef. Ashley Elizabeth Nice. Elsa Ray Nelson. Paige McKenna Nimrick. Nicholas N. Nabi. Leah Renee Olachowski. Hannah Rose Panton. Julie A. Potzloff. Kelsey Paulson. Isabel Peterson. Amelia G. Podgers. Miranda K. Poyer. Ryan H. Rawson. Carson Brock Reese. Zachary P. Remley. Kylie Ann Ryder. Emma Renee Reynolds. Haley Roberts. Timothy James Ryan. Catherine Grace Ristikin. Fatima Sarah Sahak. Peyton James Schmidt. Caitlin F. Shanicki. Lainey M. Schrader. Sierra M. Schrader. Connor Owen Dwayne Schaefer. Jalen Ray Stadler. Samantha K. Stummel. Willow Tanner. Wesley Tate. Mary Ellen Tiller. Nolan Trader. Shayla Trouch. Kaylin Scott. Olivia Grace Seichter. Sierra Rose Settles. Grace Isabella Silvestri. Lily Margaret Simon. Jacob J. Scala. Colby Jean Spangler. Lauren E. Sparks. Madison Grace Steidehar. Milena L. Sturdivant. Sydney Evelyn Tynert. Evelyn L. Tomes. Alexis Toll. Grace Elizabeth Unmocked. Chloe M. Urban. Ethan D. Van Boning. Cora Jean Van Rossum. Allison K. Walker. Caitlin Elizabeth Wampler. Lexi R. Wantuck. Emily Caroline Willie. Aiden T. Wazarek. Tasha Winsenreed. Jamie L. Wodek. Mitchell Timothy Woodman. Cadence J. Woods. Elvin N. Zhuang. Megan E. Zafel. Jack Robert Zeba. Rachel Margaret Zinkel.
Once again, graduates, congratulations on behalf of the College of the Liberal Arts and Education and the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Nelson. We will now celebrate the achievement of our graduate students. Like the caps and gowns worn by all graduates, academic hoods are a part of a long tradition of academic attire that dates back to the Middle Ages, when they were awarded to distinguish those who had completed graduate study, representing a commitment to a scholarly life. While modern-day undergraduates wear robes and caps, those with master's or doctoral degrees are presented with hoods to make visible their continued pursuit of knowledge. Additionally, academic hoods are an expression of a tradition to use as to permanently communicate the wearer's school, degree, and field of study. You'll note the lining of the hood bears the official academic colors of the institution conferring the degree, and the velvet trim or border on the hood indicates the major field of study. I ask Dr. Holly Attenborough, Associate Provost, and Chancellor Evetovich to please come forward and join us in awarding of the master's degrees and the academic hoods.
Will the candidates of the master's degrees please stand? Thank you. Chancellor Evetovich, as Associate Provost, I present to you the candidates for the Master of Science degree.
Upon this certification with the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Universities of Wisconsin, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree that you have earned, together with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
And now, master's degree candidates, please begin coming forward to receive your hoods.
Leah Allers. Cody Michael Asplin. Prabeen Bhattarai. Megan Copsey. James Curran. Maggie Rose Doherty. Hunter Patrick Ellenboss. Justin C. Engler. Bianca Melanie Garcia. Adam Gonering. Adriana Lucille Green. Madeline Henderson. Greg T. Holliday. Nick Jones. Maria Camps. Jacob Keller. Bradley Lynn. Andrea J. McDermott. Tierra Merrill. Julianne Morse. Megan Muller. Michaela Murphy. Patrick John Murphy. Skylar Thomas Neff. Margaret Nichols. Brady O'Neill. Stephanie K. Otto. Janae N. Patterson. Helen M. Rompton. Tyranny Rugg. Laura Jane Catherine Sturts. Rhonda Town. Sydney L. Wiggins. Alexander Wood. Zachary Allen Zapital.
Congratulations to our graduate students.
Thank you. Putting together this ceremony takes considerable work, and much of that work occurs behind the scenes, as is the case with so much that we do. This is a team effort. Thank you to all those who participated in planning, including the Commencement Committee, our Commencement Marshal, Dr. Parsons, Carrie Van Helgren, for making sure every graduate's name is read, the Symphonic Wind Ensemble, and Ella Brunner, who marshals through a loss of microphone. Way to go. Information Technology Services, Event Services, facility staff, and the many volunteers that are with us today helping. For those who were just mentioned, please rise and let us recognize you. The band should stand up. Thank you. It is a distinct honor to recognize the next group. Sitting in front of the stage is a group who has worked with your pioneers throughout their time here. They have directed performances, they have advised clubs, they have taught, they have accompanied, they have mentored, and so much more, the graduates that you see today, both undergraduate and graduate. The faculty and staff at UW-Platteville have cared for and nurtured these students in a way that is remarkable. They are here today to support them in this last leg of their journey. For the faculty and academic staff here at Commencement, this makes visible your work, the commitment that you have to learning, and the growth of the pioneer graduates. Would the faculty and staff here today please rise and be recognized? Thank you. None of this would be possible without the last group, and that's the people in the stands today, graduates. These are family and friends who helped you throughout their lives, who know you better than anybody else. They have loved you, they have worried about you, they have supported you, they have written checks for you. And they are a big part of the reason that you're here today. Their hearts are so full. Would the families and friends of all the graduates please stand, and graduates, will you give them a little shout out and applause now? You can't see your own faces when you do that, but it's amazing. As a final part of our celebration, we will join together in singing the alma mater, and you should know the words by now. If you are able, please stand, turn to the last page of your commencement program for the alma mater, led again by Ella Brunner.
Alma mater,
Well done. Please be seated. I see you vibrating. I know you want to go. You're going to get to go. A few requests as we prepare to close our ceremony and the graduates prepare to celebrate with family and friends. Please remain seated until the platform party and faculty have left the floor. Once the faculty has left, I will ask the graduates to exit row by row and follow them to the Marquis Pioneer Student Center. This is new. Everybody, I see nodding. So you're going to follow them to the Pioneer Center. There we invite family and friends to also proceed there to the Student Center. We have light snacks. We have places for great pictures to be taken. It's lovely out, but there are 2 more ceremonies today, so we're going to out. As we do that, once released, we will prepare for our next ceremony today. I want to offer one last congratulations to all of you, to the graduates and to the families. Go ahead and start the recessional. Thank you. Participants, if you please wait till our graduates have left the building. Fantastic. Awesome audience. Thank you. Family and friends, please follow your graduates and have a lovely day celebrating them and you.